Hello, my loves. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome into this video for the new moon in Sagittarius 2022. For those of you who are new, hello and welcome in. We're going to be learning more about our own astrology, and then we're going to be utilizing the spiritual tools of the cards to learn more about how to tap in to that astrology based on what's currently happening in the sky. So I'll dive more into that in a moment, but if you want to learn how to get the most out of these readings, I do have a tutorial video for you that helps bring you up to speed with the intentions that I set and the little tips and tricks that I offer to you to get the most out of what it is that I share here. For those of you who are not new, hello and welcome back. It's so lovely to have you here. I'm really honored to be able to serve in this way, to be able to play with our astrological cycles and the cards to really help us to learn more about ourselves and to really make amazing leaps in our lives to the highest good of ourselves and the highest good of all. And if you want to support me, of course you can do that by engaging, liking, commenting, sharing, reaching out to me, letting me know what resonates, letting me know what questions you have. You can do that by donating. PayPal.me/devotedvulnerable, link is in the description, or you can sign up for one of my services at devotedandvulnerable.com/services, link is also in the description. So let's talk about new moon energy. New moons occur when the sun and the moon are in the same sign, at the same degree point. So the new moon always happens in the same sign that the sun is in. The sun moves into the sign of Sagittarius on November 22nd, and the new moon happens on November 23rd. The new moon will happen in 1 degree, 38 minutes. And this lunar cycle, most lunar cycles last 28 days. This one will last from the 23rd of November until the 23rd of December. So when we're talking about this guidance and advice for this lunar phase, we're going to be talking about this cycle period from November 23rd to December 23rd. So we're focusing on new energy, and we're focusing on new energy under the umbrella of the Sagittarian energy and archetype. The Sagittarian energy is the archer, the centaur, aiming its bow and arrow at what it wants. It's always aiming at truth and then aiming at other things as well. So if you want to learn more about how Sagittarius influences you and your chart, I recommend checking out my solar readings that I did for the solar shift into the sign of Sagittarius. The sun is the spotlight of our galaxy. As it moved into the sign of Sagittarius, it's spotlighting this sign, and we look at our own astrology to get guidance and deepen our understanding of how this energy and archetype shows up in our lives. You can click on the playlist showing up right now. That'll take you to those videos. The link is also in the description here. So if you want to visit that video after you're done with this reading, you can go do that. For this reading, we're focusing on new beginnings within the Sagittarian energy and archetype. We're actually going to be focusing on a new joy. We're going to be asking the cards to guide us to a new joy, a new beginning, a new expansion when it comes to the joy within our hearts. Sagittarians are optimistic, they're idealistic, they love to learn, they love to adventure, and they are very joyous in their nature. So we're going to be focusing on the joyous new beginnings that this new moon is going to bring us. We are going to be going to my new deck, the Starseed Oracle, to get guidance on where this new beginning of joy is showing up in our lives. I'm really excited to share this new deck with you. I've had it for a few months here, and this is the first time that I'm offering it in a public reading, so I'm really excited to get into the wisdom and guidance and beauty of this deck with you guys. Now, if you want to learn more about the astrology of this moment of the new moon, I'm going to recommend Pam Gregory's video, which will dive deeper into the astrological energies fully in play at the time of this new moon. It was a really great video that I watched, and I do want to link that video here and reference it to you if you want to learn a little bit more about the astrology. For us, we're going to be watching for the house that 1 degree, 38 minutes of Sagittarius shows up in our chart. Now, if you have no idea what that means, do not worry. I have a tutorial video that'll take you through how to enter in your birth data and how to learn how to read a chart and find a degree point like this. The degree point of Sagittarius, 1 degree, 38 minutes whatever house that's in for you, and again, that tutorial will show you where that is, that's the video that you watch. All of these introductions are the same, so if you're in the wrong video right now, no problem. Just go to the house that this 1 degree, 38 minutes shows up for you in your chart, and I'll see you there. So this reading is for you if 1 degree, 38 minutes of Sagittarius shows up in your 8th house. If you're already familiar with the 8th house energy, you can scroll ahead to the card reading. So when we talk about the houses, we're talking about where in the zodiac story something is happening. So when it comes to the lunar phases, we're talking about where the lunar phase is lighting up our chart. Where in our lives we're receiving a little bit of extra energy, a little bit of magic, a little bit of focus. So sometimes people find it hard to learn all of the houses. Let me simplify it for you. The houses are numbered 1 through 12. The zodiac signs are also numbered 1 through 12. These numbers match up. If we start Aries as the first sign of the zodiac and then count all the way around the zodiac wheel, you're going to find which energy rules which house, which sign rules which house. So the 8th house is ruled by the 8th sign of the zodiac, which is the sign of Scorpio. The house, the where of the Scorpio energy is transformation. It's all about inheritance, which is a transfer of money. It's all about magic, which is a transfer of something from the immaterial to the material. It's a death energy, which is a transition from life into a new life. It's rebirth, same thing. And it's our sexual energy. Our sexual energy is very transformative. It is involved in the house of transformation. So when we're talking about this new moon energy pinging this area of your life, it's showing up in this part of your life. And this is the house of transformation. So you're receiving a new joy through magic, through rebirth, through sexual expression, and through perhaps inheritance. Let's find out what the Starseed Oracle has to say. So, if you haven't already called in your spiritual support team, taken a few deep breaths, and opened your heart to receive the guidance that's most aligned for you at this time, I invite you to do that. Pause the video if you need more time. Ooh. Forge, don't follow. A new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Ooh. These cards are very new to me, and I haven't dived into all of them. So this is one that I haven't dived into yet. If you wait until the path is perfectly paved, you won't be forging your own path, and you'll likely not even take the first step. Don't let a small detail like being unable to find someone to show you the way be the reason you don't step forward and lead. Let it be the reason that you do. The most courageous and needed leaders are the ones who don't wait for permission or until the morning they wake up feeling ready. They take a deep breath, put one foot in front of the other, and figure it out as they go. They don't wait for someone to lead, they lead themselves. This is a card for leaders. You have to pave a path that wasn't walked before. To go first and lead the way for others who are calling you in. If you feel misrepresented in the media, step forward for all those who feel misrepresented. If no one's speaking on the topics you feel passionate about, share your unique voice. There's no one on earth who comes close to possessing your unique combination of skills, gifts, and life experience. Don't look to those who have come before you to work out your path. Leaders must forge their own. Do it for your children. Do it for the children. Do it for the younger you. Do it for the leaders who will follow. Excuse me. When you go first, you make it easier for others to follow your lead. Forge, don't follow. Here's a journal prompt for you if you want to take this even a little bit further for introspection. How are you being called to forge rather than follow? How can you be the leader you wish you had? Okay, 8th house, Sagittarian, 1 degrees, 38 minutes. This is a big deal. This is a big card. This is a big energy. You are being invited into a new joy. This joy is the path of the leader. You are transforming from a follower to a leader. There's no other way around it. You are here to step forward, to share your gifts, your talents, your passions, and to transform whatever is holding you back. Let it go and move forward. Let yourself be the magical being that you are. It may be that you want to share your passion about the magical world. It may be that there's something about rebirth that you're here to share. It may be that there's something about transformation itself that you want to be teaching. But in general, I feel like it is just this, the transformation itself is a transformation that you're going through when it comes to stepping into your leadership. Stepping out of the following role, stepping into the limelight, stepping into the lead, and putting one foot in front of the other, not knowing the whole thing, but just knowing that one step is enough. It's a new step. It's a new journey. And this will lead you to joy. And do it with joy. Do it with the knowing that you came here to do that you have the ability to be this leader, to be this beautiful guide for the rest of us. Please, we need you. We need leaders. We need people who are passionate. We need people to be sharing their gifts and to be leading the way so that we can get out of the vibration of lack, anger, competition, and get into this beautiful, abundant, collaborative, cooperative way of life. We need people to lead us there. You are being called out. No more hiding, 8th housers. It's you. You're the leader. Please show us the way. Let me know how this resonates. Let me know if you have questions. Enjoy the new moon in Sagittarius. New joy that's coming into your life through your leadership. And as always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.